pop, pop, one at a time. That's good, but right now I want you to just pop, 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 try to land like a 3 or 4 piece.
I just hurt my ankle. I kicked her elbow.
Yeah, you can kick me from far away. So make sure you step in.
Hi, my name is Liliana Lipov. I'm from Rising Tide Academy, and I've had some good experience with the MDO, and I like to work a lot of my new techniques that I want to try to do in fights, because at the MDL I can use the new moves and get the hang of it and then use them in my fights.
Okay, so how long have you been doing Muay Thai?
I've been doing Muay Thai for about 4 years now.
What do you think separates Muay Thai from other combat sports?
I think Muay Thai, it's a lot more controlled, and it's a good way to learn new techniques, and I think it's a good way to use your body and move them in different ways that you never knew you could. When I got out there, I was calm, I was chill, I was thinking about the moves that I was going to use in my fight, and that's it.
So she gets back after the first round of her first fight. What did you think, Coach?
I couldn't be happier. I honestly didn't have much to say other than it looks like you're having a really good time. I was never seen her more composed. She was so composed because she's done these events so many times for the past few years that she feels at home out there, and you can see the difference.
So when you come in and after the first round you're pretty happy with things are going, what's your advice for the second one?
Have fun, relax, do more of that. That's it. I didn't even have to tell her much because I can see she's already she's not slowing herself down. She's not overthinking. She's just, again, like she explained, she's thinking about the techniques we've been working on the pads and in the gym, and she's just thinking, what can I try next? What can I try next? She's just in control of the situation. So I really didn't have much else to say.
So he says that you were going through composure. How would you describe it?
I would describe it as it's just another day of sparring, and I'm trying new things. I'm just pretty calm about it. I'm just having fun.
So what are some of the things you like about your coach?
He always lets me try new things, and since he's my dad, I can always beat him up when I want to, and I can always just count on him to help me get better and do better in this sport.
So what do you think? What are some things you like about your student?
I'm trying to hold it together. Wow, a lot of things. I'll just call her my student, not speaking as my daughter. She's got an incredible athletic capacity and just an ability to execute. Sometimes, we have to practice a little bit more or adjust a little bit more, but she always finds her way to the technique, to the place I'm trying to get her to. Sometimes it takes a little longer, sometimes it gets there faster, but you can just see out there her execution of technique. It's becoming so far advanced beyond your average competitor out there, adult or youth. She's looking pretty elite is what I'm saying, so it's neat to see.
So since your coach is your father, what are some of the challenges for having your father as your coach?
He always likes to push me harder than everyone else, and he always wants me to train extra and do more, and he knows whenever he says that we're done training or we just have one more thing to do, he's always going to do more, and he's always going to push me because he knows I can, and even though it annoys me sometimes, I know what's best for me, and it helps me get better.
So, since your student is also your daughter, what are some of the challenges in coaching your daughter?
How long you got on this video? Because I got a lot. Yeah, it's a delicate balance to manage that coach-parent relationship. And to be honest, it's super special to me, and it's a very unique relationship that most people will never get to experience. So I cherish it. It's very difficult at times because on the one hand, I have to make sure she's safe, she's taken care of, she's getting enough rest, she's getting enough food, which is always hard to make that possible. She's keeping up with her schoolwork, she's keeping up with her chores, but knowing that we're trying to push to the highest level that we can go with this sport, sometimes we have to take away from the other areas to keep up with the demands here. So it's a constant push-pull negotiation to do everything that needs to be done, and I think we're doing it pretty well.
You've talked about him as your coach, as your father, but how do you see him as your friend?
I see him as, I can always spar with him. I see him as a sparring partner. I see him as someone I can joke around with, someone I can get, like, I can just have fun around him, and I don't have to treat him like he's my coach or my father all the time. I can just treat him like we're having fun together and we're hanging out, doing some Muay Thai.
Anything else?
Like I was just saying, it's a very unique and special kind of dynamic relationship we have to, interact all those elements. So I cherish it now, as long as we can keep it going, and you'll see what's to come.